is CS Enterprises.
Live.
Last week, we saw Lynn defeat the 100 and win a massive £59,000. We also saw Jeff make good progress in trying to match her success. Can he go on and beat the 100 and take home life-changing money? We're about to find out. Welcome to 1 versus 100.
Saturday night, it's the toughest quiz show on television. Welcome to the National Lottery 1 versus 100 arena with your host, Dermot O'Leary.
Nice to have you with us. Good evening and welcome to 1 versus 100, the show where one contestant takes on 100 opponents, each of whom is worth £1,000. Jeff is our contestant from last week. Hi, Jeff, you all right? Fine. OK, great.
Here we go, thank you, Dermot.
Ready to play?
Yep.
Lovely. OK, let's play 1 versus 100. Here's the situation as it stands. It's you versus 62 at the moment, carrying over from last week. You beat 38 people. Your total as it stands is £70,000. We are on course to win £182,000, but obviously you have 62 people to defeat before you get your hands on any money. You still have your 3 dodges, which is obviously brilliant news for you. So let's take a look at your next 2 categories. Entertainment or literature, Jeff?
Yeah, I'm not too happy with literature, so let's hopefully play the safer option and go with entertainment.
Brisk, I like it. Let's take a look at your question. Which comedian's real name is Jim Moyer? A. Jack Dee, B. Eddie Izzard, or C. Vic Reeves? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. What are you thinking, Jeff?
I think the answer, Dermot, is C. Vic Reeves.
Definitely?
Yep.
OK.
Yep, I'm happy.
We'll go with that. Which comedian's real name is Jim Moyer? Jeff's gone with C. Vic Reeves. Let's see if that is the right answer. We'll play. OK, let's see how many of your opponents got that question wrong. Red lights is what you want to see. I can tell you 6 got it wrong. That's £6,000 to add to your total. Your new total is £76,000. So now you versus 56. Jeff, well done. Next 2 categories, please. Let's take a look. Food and drink or travel?
Ooh.
You're crazy about travel, aren't you?
I love travel. I really do love travelling. Although I do love my food and drink as well. I would go with travel, Dermot.
OK. We go with travel. Let's have a look at the question, please. Australia's famous Gold Coast beach resorts are an hour's drive from which major city? A. Brisbane, B. Perth, or C. Sydney? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Been to Australia?
No, that's part of the world I haven't been to, and I would love to one day.
Do you have any idea what the answer is?
I'm discounting Perth because it's on the west coast of Australia. I think this is on the east coast, and I'm hopefully reasonably confident that I know the answer.
You're hopefully reasonably confident you know the answer.
That sounds really weird.
I'm confused.
No, I'm gonna go with my first gut reaction,
which
was Brisbane.
OK, Jeff has gone with A. Brisbane. Let's see if Brisbane is the right answer. Well done. OK, now then, let's see how many of your opponents got that question wrong. I can tell you 33 got it wrong. Your total is now £109,000. It's you versus 23. Oh, well done. Jeff, this is a great position to be in. It's you versus 23. You've still got 3 dodges you can use. Let's take a look at the next 2 categories, please. Dance or the bonus dodge, OK? You've knocked out over 75 of your opponents, which means now you get a chance to earn a bonus dodge, which obviously can be invaluable in beating the remaining members of the 100. However, get it wrong, and you're out, OK?
Ooh.
I'm banking dance isn't your specialist subject.
That's a very safe assumption to make. I'm only going to get this chance once, so I'm going to go and try and get a bonus dodge.
OK. We are going for the bonus dodge. Have a look at this. Let's take a look at the question. What is the nationality of this supermodel? A, German, B, Brazilian, or C, American? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting, please.
Oh, I wish my daughter was with me now.
So do I, Jeff. Sorry. Jeff, do you have any idea?
She doesn't look American. Brazilian, again, she doesn't seem to have Brazilian looks about her. I've only ever heard of 2 German models, Claudia Schiffer. I think in more recent years there's a girl called Heidi Klum or something like that. So, I'm going to go with my gut reaction, which I hope is right, and say A, German.
OK. Jeff has gone with A, German. Let's see if that's the correct answer, Jeff. Jeff, that was Heidi Klum.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'd love to meet her. Say thank you personally.
OK, Jeff, well done. You got that one right. Well, let's see how many of your remaining opponents got that question wrong. See the red lights, please. That is not bad at all. I can tell you that 10 people got it wrong. Your total now stands at £119,000. It's you versus 13. Jeff, terrific position to be in. Let's take a look at the next 2 categories. Actors and actresses or fashion? Would you be any good on actors and actresses?
Providing I've seen the film,
Right.
yes.
Well, you're in a great position now. You've got those 4 dodges. You have 13 people to defeat.
Yeah, how many of the people are left are women? 1, 2, 3, 4...
Are you just using this as an excuse to check out some girls, Jeff?
Yes, they're very, very attractive, actually. No, I'll change your mind. Let's go with fashion.
Jeff, at the moment, you're on course to win the most money ever on this show. You sure about this?
Yes.
OK. Can we take a look at the question, please? From which animal is Astrakhan wool obtained? A, the camel, B, the goat, or C, the sheep? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
This is a fairly simple decision because I haven't got a clue.
Yeah.
I haven't got a clue, so I'm going to use a dodge here.
Okay. Definitely going to go the dodge.
Yes.
We're halving your prize fund to $59,500. Still an awful lot of money. Taking the dodge, what would you go for? Let me guess.
I've never heard of wool coming from camels, and I've never heard of Astrakhan wool, so I would guess a camel.
OK. Let's see if camel was the right answer. Okay, now let's see how many of the remaining opponents got that question wrong. 11 got it wrong. Even though your total after the dodge now is 59,500, it's you versus 2. So, let's have a chat to them. Matthew and Sarah, I believe. Hello, Matthew.
Hello there, Dermot.
Did you know the Astrakhan wool question?
I couldn't even pronounce it. It was a complete and utter guess, that one.
And Sarah, how are you doing? All right?
Fine, thank you, Dermot.
OK, how have you found the questions today?
I've found them to be OK. I'm confident.
She's playing those cards quite close to her chest there. I like her a lot. However, I'm with Jeff right now, all right? So, best of luck, guys. We are back with you, Jeff. Let's take a look at your next 2 categories. Films or pop music?
I'm going to go with pop music in the hope that my 2 opponents might feel as uncomfortable as I do with an up-to-date-ish pop question.
OK, still got the 3 dodges, so let's see the question for pop music, please. Who recorded the hit album Swing When You're Winning? A. Jamie Cullum, B. Rod Stewart, or C. Robbie Williams? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. OK.
Oh.
How do you feel about this?
Yeah, I'm happy. I've heard of the album, and I'm not going to use a dodge.
You sure? You got 3. You get this wrong, you're out.
I want to keep them as long as possible, and I've got a feeling that my 2 opponents will know the answer. So I'm going to go with C. Robbie Williams.
Gone for C. Robbie Williams. Let's see if that is the right answer. OK. Let's see how many of your remaining opponents got that question wrong. 1 got it wrong. So, we're adding £1,000 to your prize total, which is now up to £60,500. Most importantly, Jeff, it's now you versus 1. You versus 1, £60,500 in the bank, £111,500 to walk away with tonight. Let's take a look at your next 2 categories. They are Britain or the human body.
Are you a nurse or a doctor? Right, let's go human body, please, Dermot.
Let's see what your question is. We're going for human body, please. On average, people with what colour hair have the fewest number of hairs on their head? A. Black, B. Blonde, C. Red. Remaining member of the 100, Sarah, you have 6 seconds and counting.
It's time to use one of those dodges.
Well, think about this, because I would be halving £60,500.
Yeah.
I mean, that's an awful lot of money.
It is an awful lot of money, Dermot.
And if Sarah's got the question right, she's still in.
No, I'm gonna dodge.
OK. Jeff is gonna dodge. What would you have gone for, Jeff?
I think I would have probably gone with black if I was forced into a situation where I had to choose one of the 3, Dermot. OK. Let's see
what the correct answer was. I've halved that prize fund now, down to £30,250, okay? Here's the situation. If Sarah's got that wrong, and the light goes red, you're about to win £80,250, okay?
Yep.
If the light stays the same, Sarah's still in. You've wasted that dodge, you still have 2 dodges left, okay? Let's see if Sarah got the question right or wrong. £80,250 you've just made there. What are you going to spend it on?
My wife, she deserves to be treated in a big way, and I'll have a little treat as well. But I think...
I imagine you will.
The main thing is, ultimately, I want to, with my wife, go to places that I've never been before.
Jeff, you're a well-deserved winner.
Thank
Lovely
you very,
man.
very much
Thank you
indeed.
so much.
Dermot, thank you very much.
Gambling. Don't even know where he's going. He's in a daze. So, Jeff has left £80,250 better off than when he arrived. He has beaten the 100. We will choose a new one to take on the 100 after we go live to the National Lottery HQ for the first of tonight's draws, which are Thunderball and Dream Number. We will see you shortly.
Welcome to National Lottery HQ on this Saturday, the 28th of October. Here's your host, Jenny Falconer.
Thanks very much, Alan. Hello and a very warm welcome from Lottery HQ. Now, Alan, I hope you've remembered that you need to set your clocks back an hour tonight. Any plans for that extra hour?
Well, that's kind of you to offer, but I was planning to get into the Halloween spirit, get in an extra hour of trick-or-treating, you know, in my great wizard costume. But I think they misheard me. I'm sitting here dressed as a 7-foot gecko. Wizard, not lizard. Oh.
I'm sure you look lovely anyway. OK, well, the machines are loaded and ready to go under the ever-vigilant eyes of the draw team up in Lottery Mission Control. Now, I know millions are won each week on the draws, but can anyone up there tell me how much was won last Saturday across the 3 draws?
Well, Jenny, the total prize payout across the 3 draws was over £19 million.
£19 million, that is a lot. Right then, Alan, can you give me one of your famous time checks, please?
It's 17 minutes past 8 now, Jenny.
OK, it's 17 minutes past 8. That means it's time for Thunderball. OK, tonight, Drawmaster Paul Vandenbosch is here with us to make sure everything is above board. How are you doing this evening?
Very well, thank you, Jenny.
I'm very pleased to hear it. Alan, could you get those balls bouncing?
Yeah, let's do it. Paul, release the balls, please. 34 balls in this first machine. We're about to pick 5. Scan number 5 and centre balls number 8, chosen earlier by Nicholas Bott, who's from Camberley. Now, on Wednesday night, there were over 129,000 winners, sharing over £1.1 million in prize money. And whilst we're talking big figures, did you know in the 7 years since the Thunderball began, over £1.1 billion has been won? Jenny?
You're a fountain of knowledge, Alan, that's what I think. Drawmaster, are we clear to proceed?
We are.
OK, good news. Fingers crossed. Good luck, everyone.
For this and tonight's 2 other draws, our independent adjudicator is Graham Nutman. There's the first one, look, number 20. And next this Saturday night, our machine chooses for us that one there, number 4. And here is the next one. Up she pops, 18. Need a couple more from this, our first machine. And there is the first of them, look, 23. And then to complete the set, How about that one there, which is 32? Okay, Paul, please start up the second machine if you would, please, and release the 14 red Thunderbolts. Remember, depending on how many you've matched with so far, matching with this one as well, could make this a great weekend, you know. Jenny?
It could be a great weekend. This next ball could make a huge difference to what you win. It's the crucial Thunderball, and if you've got all the numbers so far, then you do need this to match with the next one, to match that top prize of £250,000. So I really hope it's good news for you. Good luck.
And good luck for me too. It's all about to happen. It's got to be one of those, and there it is, that's number 11. So, here are tonight's Thunderball numbers again, only this time, here they are in ascending order. 4, 18, 20, 23, and 32. The Thunderball, number 11. Jenny?
Thank you, Alan. Dream numbers next. Let's go with it. Drawmaster Paul, are we clear to proceed?
We are.
Great. Okay, good luck, everyone.
Okay, start the machine and release the balls tonight using Peridot and centre balls number 5, again chosen by Mr. Bott. Now, don't forget, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning a prize. There are 7 levels of prize money, starting at £2 and reaching a massive £500,000. So, to be in with a chance of winning serious cash tonight, just match with the very first number, if you would. So good luck tonight. Here we go. Live now on BBC One, tonight's National Lottery Dream Number Draw. And the first digit is a 2. Now, if you've matched with that first one, you're definitely in the game tonight. You've just won £2. Another 2. Now, if you got that one as well, you're now up to a tenner. And the next one tonight is a 6. Don't forget, we're building from left to right, always starting with that first digit. Here's another one for you. And that is a 9. You can't break the chain of numbers either, remember. That's one of the other rules. And the next one. Come on, you know you want to do it. That's a 3. Over 55,000 of you got lucky on Wednesday night, all thanks to these little beauties. And that's a 9. Also midweek, one of you got to precisely this stage in the game. 6 numbers in order, 50 grand. And that's a 0. So, tonight's National Lottery dream number is 2, 2, 6, 9, 3, 9, 0. Jenny?
Thank you. Alan and I will be back shortly with tonight's Daily Play results and, of course, the live lotto draw. But now, back to Dermot and 1 versus 100.
Thanks, Jenny. Welcome back, my friends. We saw Jeff go off with a huge £80,250, the biggest amount ever won on our show. Very exciting. But who will be the new one to take on the 100? Let's find out. Hello, Maddie. You are the one. Please come and join me in the ring.
The next one to take on the 100 tonight is Andrea Talibar. Andrea is a secretary from Jersey who loves danger. She's been firewalking and cage diving with sharks. However, beating the 100 may be your toughest test so far, Andrea.
Hello, Andrea.
Hello, Dermot.
How are you?
Not too bad.
Very
not
nice to
too
meet you.
bad.
Andrea, you're from Jersey.
I am indeed, yep.
So brilliant. And is it true, are you a world champion karate girl?
Yeah.
So you are a world champion in karate?
In my belt category. yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all about containment, though, karate, right?
I can kill you with this finger.
Okay, looking forward to that. You have 82 dodges left. It's extraordinary. Well done. Ready?
I am.
Okay, Andrea, let's play 1 versus 100. Andrea, let's see the first 2 categories. Films or science? What's your strong suit?
Seen any decent films lately, Dermot?
I have, but you know I can't help you, even if you kill me.
I'm going to give myself the easy option to start with. I'm going to go for films.
Fair enough. OK. Going for films, let's see the question, please. Who played Foxy Cleopatra in the Austin Powers movie Goldmember? A. Halle Berry, B. Janet Jackson, C. Beyonce Knowles. Members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting to register your answer. You seem quite confident.
I am indeed.
Okay.
I think this lot will know it as well, but it's C, Beyonce Knowles.
Okay. Andrew's gone with C, Beyonce Knowles. To stay in the game, let's see if that's a correct answer. Well done. Okay. Let's see how many members of the 100 got that question wrong. Not bad. I can tell you 20 got it wrong, so we're off to a great start. £20,000. It's you versus 80. Well done. Let's take a look at the next two categories, please. Celebrities or world affairs?
I'm going to go celebrities, because world affairs, I think, I'm not going to be as strong on.
OK. Let's take a look at the question, please. How many times has actress Joan Collins been married? A3, B4 or C5? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. How are you feeling?
I'm gutted to say I'm going to have to pay one of my dodges very early on in the game.
You're going to dodge?
We're going to dodge.
OK. I'm slashing that prize fund down to £10,000. Still a lot of money. How many times has actress Joan Collins been married? Andrea, what would you have gone for as a guess?
I think it's 4.
OK. Would have gone with B, 4. Let's see what the correct answer is. OK, well done. Now then, you're a bit gutted you had to play your dodge. Let's see how many people got that question wrong. I can tell you 49 of your opponents got that wrong. So even though your total after the dodge is £10,000, it's now you versus 31. Well played. Doing well. Let's take a look at the next two categories, please. Fashion or cities?
I do like to travel quite a fair bit. So I reckon I'm going to be all right with cities.
OK, we're going for cities. Take a look at the question. Ooh. Which Spanish city is hosting yachting's America's Cup in 2007? A, Valencia, B, Alicante, or C, Barcelona? Remaining members of the 100. You have 6 seconds and counting. Still got 2 dodges and a double. £10,000 in your prize fund. Possible £91,000 you could win tonight.
I've been doing really well tonight up to this point. But no, I'm getting all the questions I don't know now. I really wouldn't even like to hazard a guess. OK, I'm going to have to dodge.
Sure?
Don't really have much option. I'm going to have to dodge.
OK. Taking a dodge. Slashing your prize fund down to £5,000. What would you have gone for out of A, Valencia, B, Alicante, or C, Barcelona?
Probably Alicante.
OK. Andrea would have gone for B, Alicante. So far, Andrea's beaten at 69 of her opponents and has £5,000 in the bank. However, if she eliminates the remaining 31 opponents, she could be taking home in excess of £85,000. Can she go all the way? We'll find out after we return from the National Lottery HQ for tonight's final draw, which is Lotto. We'll see you shortly.
Thank Thank you, Dermot. Welcome back to Lottery HQ. Now, in just a moment, we'll have tonight's lotto draw. But before we get there, earlier this evening, the draw team, under the supervision of an independent adjudicator, carried out today's daily play draw, and Alan has the results.
I have today's daily play winning numbers were these: 1, 10, 13, 40, 19, 21, and 27. Jenny.
Thank you, Alan. And a quick reminder that you can see the daily play draw every weekday evening from around 9:30 p.m. online at bbc.co.uk/lottery. Right then, Alan, a time check, please.
Well, funny you should ask. It's exactly 29 minutes past 8 now, Jenny.
At exactly 29 minutes past 8, it's lotto time.
Woo.
Now, there's an estimated jackpot of £4.9 million tonight. So, Alan, the balls, if you please.
No, Paul, would you please release those big money balls? Centre balls number 6, draw machine Topaz. Chosen at random earlier today by Nicholas Bott, who's from Camberley. So winning Wednesday for 4 lucky ticket holders who matched with all 6 lotto numbers and shared in the £1.9 million jackpot. In fact, over £8.3 million was won on this game midweek. Good luck to you tonight, Jenny.
Thank you, Alan. Drawmaster, are we clear to proceed?
We are, Jenny.
Right then, good luck, everyone.
And Paul's in training for the New York Marathon, so good luck to him when that happens. 29 is the first number out tonight. In the lotto lineup, just the half dozen Wednesdays back, 136 times the main ball. And the next one tonight is right there. It rolls forward. We check it is number 6. And the next one. Out she comes. That is number 20. Last with us all of 8 Saturdays back. That 140th lotto outing in all. And the next one, please. There it is, that's number 12. 4th draw in as many weeks for that 143rd time it's been a lotto main ball. And 5th this Saturday night is number 4. Heritage Lottery Funder contributing a sizable sum to a £4.8 million makeover for Clifton Park in Rotherham. That is number 5. Thanks in part to £5 million of lottery funding, Sheffield Botanical Gardens are set to become even more spectacular. And that is number 30, which is our bonus. So, let's take a look now at all those numbers again, only this time, here they are, in ascending order. Number 4. Number 5, number 6, number 12, number 20, and number 29. The bonus tonight is number 30. Jenny.
Thank you, Alan. That's all from Lottery HQ for tonight. If you missed any of the winning numbers, you can see them all again at the end of 1 verse 100. Now, Alan and I will be back here with the draws on Wednesday at 10:35. So till then, good night and good luck.
Jenny. We are back here. Andrea very quickly has got herself in a pretty good situation. It's Andrea versus 31. She's played 2 dodges, the most recent of which is related to this question. Which Spanish city is hosting Yachting's America's Cup in 2007? If she was going to take a punch, you would have said Alicante. We need Alicante to be the wrong answer, really, don't we? OK, to make this dodge worthwhile, let's see what the correct answer is. Okay, well done. Let's see how many people out of the remaining 31 got it wrong. That, Andrea, is not bad at all. I can tell you 19 got it wrong, yeah? So even though your prize fund at the moment is now £5,000, it's you versus 12. Well done. OK. Let's take a look at the next 2 categories. Literature or the bonus dodge?
It's going to have to be the bonus dodge, Dermot.
OK. Going to go with the bonus dodge. Take a look at this. OK?
Yep.
Let's have a look at the question. In which country is this famous tourist attraction? A, Brazil, B, Mexico, or C, Peru? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Do you know this?
Yeah, it's C, Peru.
Definitely going to go with C, Peru?
Without a doubt.
Let's see if Peru is the correct answer. Well done. was Machu Picchu in Peru. So, let's now see how many remaining members of the 100 got it wrong. 3, OK. £3,000 we're adding to your total. New total is £8,000. It's you versus 9. Well played. Let's take a look at the next 2 categories. Hollywood greats or Britain?
I'm ashamed to say that my knowledge of Britain coming from the Channel Islands is probably more limited than you lot. So it's going to have to be Hollywood greats.
OK. Let's see the question on Hollywood greats, please. In 1971, he became the first actor to refuse an Oscar. A. George C. Scott, B. Rod Steiger, or C. Marlon Brando. Remaining members of the 100. You have 6 seconds and counting, please. In 1971, he became the first actor to refuse an Oscar.
You're not going to say, don't you?
What? You love the dodge. OK, Andrea's going to dodge it. What would you have gone for, Andrea?
Say Marlon Brando.
You would have said Marlon Brando. We've slashed your prize fund now down to £4,000. Was Marlon Brando the right answer? Let's see. Oh, well played. OK?
Yep.
Well done. Let's see how many people got the answer wrong. See the red lights? I can tell you 5 people got the answer wrong. Your total after dodge is £4,000. It's now you versus 4. Well played. OK, here's where it stands. If you beat everyone here tonight, you could possibly win £58,000, all right? 1 dodge left, and you haven't played your double yet. Well, let's take a look at the next 2 categories. Entertainment or events of 2006.
I've been keeping fairly up to date with what's been going on this year. So, events of 2006, please.
Let's take a look at the question. 2006 is the centenary of which poet's birth? A. John Betjeman, B. T.S. Eliot, or C. Dylan Thomas. Remaining members of the 100. You have 6 seconds and counting, please. 2006 is the centenary of which poet's birth? A. John Betjeman, B. T.S. Eliot, or C. Dylan Thomas. Andrea.
It's going to be a dodge.
You want to dodge again?
Yeah.
Playing the dodge, her last dodge. Prize fund's now down to £2,000. Andrea, what would you have guessed at?
Dylan Thomas.
Would have gone for Dylan Thomas. Let's hope for your sake Dylan Thomas is the wrong answer. Let's see what the correct answer is. Well played. OK. Used all your dodges now, Dodge Girl. So, let's see how many of your remaining opponents got that question wrong. I'll tell you, 1 got it wrong, so your total after dodge is £2,000. It's you versus 3. Well done. Here on in, Andrea, got to get every question right, all right? OK, let's take a look at the next 2 categories. Dance or books and authors?
Given my my grey matter malfunction, I'm just going to go for the easy option, I think, and go for dance.
Sure?
Yeah.
Going to go for dance. Let's take a look at the question, please. Which dance did singer and movie star Carmen Miranda help to popularise in the 1940s? A, the cha-cha-cha, B, the rumba, or C, the samba? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
think I'm probably going to go out. So I'm going to go out with a bang. I'm going to play the double.
Ooh. Okay. £2,000 in the bank at the moment. If you knock out the last three, you're walking away with £58,000.
Okay. As I've done all evening, and that's guess, badly, I'm going to go B, rumba.
You're going to go for B, rumba. I can tell you, your remaining three opponents got it wrong. The 100 are gone. Congratulations. So, I'm now going to give you the option to bail. This means you can walk away right now with £8,000 because you've played your double, but you won't collect the £50,000. If you choose not to bow and you've got the question right, you walk away with 58 grand. If you get the question wrong, you walk away with absolutely nothing.
I really have no clue as to whether I've got the answer right or not. And 8 grand's a nice little wedge to go home with, considering I did not, for a second, thought I'd make it to here. 58 would be lovely.
Of course.
It would also be extremely greedy if I was to say, go for it and lose. I'm going to kick myself if it's the right one, aren't I?
Ready?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Which dance did singer and movie star Carmen Miranda help to popularise in the 1940s? Andrea, you chose not to bail and walk away with £8,000. You went with the rumba. If you get this right, walking away with £58,000. You need rumba to be the correct answer. Let's see if it is. So sorry.
Oh, no, it's been brilliant, though. It's been absolutely brilliant. I had to do it. I had to do it.
And everyone, thank you very much. How about that? Lovely Andrea. Had to say goodbye to Andrea. Is she brave though? Not going for the bow. Join us next week when we find a new one to take on the 100. Don't forget you can check out the 1 vs 100 web game, bbc.co.uk/1 vs 100. Thanks for watching. See you next week.